Good morning everyone, my name is Chris from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming and welcome back to our East Engle campaign in front of Britannia as we are fighting to take over many territories in the British Isle and also in the north of it, trying to kick back the invading Norsemen, which have been a real pain in the backside in our Crusader Kings 3 campaign. It's a lot easier to fight in fronts of Britannia. I guess generally in Total Wars it's slightly less challenging, like you can use an army and take over the entire map, almost. Like in theory at least. So sometimes, sometimes this game feels a whole lot easier than any of the Paradox games, right? We're trying to use some of these depleted troops to land on the shores and get victory, like a very different battle than the siege ones we usually do. Maybe we can do some more of them in the future with some of the other factions, like the Vikings. Like what are they called? I think the Viking Sea Kings they're called. Okay, let's land like that. We're gonna land you three on this side. Then I'm gonna bring the king and the spearman over to here. As you can probably see, so there's different slots where you can land a ship, and whenever you click on your ships to land, then the slots get filled up. The ships will be moving away after that to give you space to bring in some more. But you can't bring all your troops to the shore at once, there's limited space. That's why they have this kind of walls here, to stop invaders. So we're bringing in some of our melee troops. I think they're more important than the ranged ones right now. They don't have a lot of high quality troops from... Oh, Actually, they do have quite a bit of... Let's take a look at these troops, because we've never seen them before. I don't think we've fought this culture. Like the Welsh, did we fight them? Don't truly remember. They're trying to set fire to the ships. Hopefully we will get to shore before we get set fire to. Let's engage these troops right here with you. I want you to march forward. I don't want you to stay still at all. With these guys, yep, engage there. I want you to also capture this particular tower, because we want to destroy it. With you, I'll bring you... Let's try to destroy that barricade. Would we need to? No, maybe not. Let's see. We're just gonna engage these troops. Their ships, these ships are moving away. We will try to land some more. It's good right now that we haven't lost any over the troops. A Welsh male swordsman. No, let's retreat. Let's engage with the other troops. I'm gonna use this ability to stop the morale damage from fire arrows. They've got a long bowman here. That's really cool. Good. More ships landing. They're moving away. Good. Now go forward. Engage the other troops. Yes, I'll engage with the king there. I'll bring these spearmen here. Mostly a distraction, I guess. What's here? Some Welsh javelin man? Okay, let's use our own archers to shoot there. We have quite a big range since the upgrade. I didn't think that it would make that much of a difference, but I guess it did. Actually did a lot. We have some cav here, but we can't really, unless we capture the walls, we can't really do anything. At this point, let's... Somehow we need to enforce... We need to what? We need to somehow break their morale quicker, I would say. Like the longbowman can reach us actually in this engagement. What was this? The spearmen. Okay, spearmen go after the javelins. The male swordsman got broke. Got their morale broken. We're gonna engage with our king here to break these people. But they're doing quite a good job at holding this area. So let's bring in some better troops. I'm gonna step away with these archers. Just so we don't lose them. Okay? That's done. Let's increase the morale over here. Bring our king as well. And use these particular units to do what? They're holding strong here. And these swordsmen are sitting still. Let's engage. Let's do like this. Well, let's bring our troops in the back. They're going after him, after the longbowman. We've managed to catch these people here. But we're so low on spearmen, like the towers will do a huge number on us. Yeah, this is going to keep being pretty challenging.
See, they flee before our might. Crush them. Bring death. Under attack. Bring death. Our force will fall.
They're holding still, even though they're losing.
Fear.
Here we're slowly losing more and more troops. They're shooting at us. We're losing some troops there. Like we can recruit new troops, but you know, I don't know how much we would want to do that. Because they've got a little bit of experience.
Up the pace, men.
And we're setting fire to settlements, like these already burned down. Good. We will, let's actually put them like this so they don't.
It's a rout. Our warriors flee the battle.
So yeah, those archers broke, or those spearmen broke. These archers are not gonna do better. You, like, yeah, they're losing more and more, and they're fresh, so they're running a lot faster from us.
Ready for war. I'm not staying around to get killed.
At this point, I think what I'm going to do is just click this attack order there.
An entire unit has perished.
We've lost an entire unit of something. And let's just do that. I think now we're just gonna quick forward and not lose a whole lot of time here in this map. Though a lot of our troops are breaking. I guess maybe the best tactics would have been to just capture the gate and bring in the cavalry. Right? So now if you bring in the... Our general has fallen? Or was it their general? No, our general seems to be fine. I don't know, maybe it was their general that has fallen. We will check it out. Yeah, we actually lost our general over here. Well, I guess it happens sometimes in battles. We can release Gwynwed. We do not want that right now. So let's see, who could we put in place? We have quite a few. I guess these are some of the... like these that cost zero. Are some of the sons, maybe of our people? Of our generals and governors? Maybe? I am not sure otherwise why it would cost us no money. So we've taken over this settlement. We have here a Master Bard Hall, which provides us plus 10 campaign movement range to our troops, plus 25 income to all. Is this? No, I guess this is just province-wise. It wouldn't be, that would be too much. And we get some more fame. At this point, I think we're quite famous, right? Yeah, our leader's fame is at the max. Let's take a look at all the other troops that we have on hand. They're besieging. We're going to use this army, the north, to bring them around here. Do we think we're going to be threatened? No, I don't think that these settlements will be under any kind of threat, so we're just gonna keep marching forward. For this particular unit... yeah, I don't think I want anything else for them. Let's end the turn. Keep some of this money in. We should have checked this army out as well. We're making some good progress. They keep marching over to the west, or to the east for them. The Viking army has engaged us. The odds are slightly in our favor, but I am not the guy who's gonna fight on the sea. Well, apparently I am going to be the guy that's gonna fight on the sea. If I auto-resolve, then I win. Probably. I think if I auto-resolve, I lose less than if I don't. Let's do that. I'm a bit of a chicken, I guess. We gained a close defeat. We shouldn't have auto-resolved. Too hard to handle. And oh, because we've chosen to educate the people. Timber! Industrials level 1 from wood building chain, getting plus 10% ammunition and plus 10% to shield effectiveness. For general, that's really nice. Believes in education, he became wise, plus 3 to governance, plus 3 to melee skills, that's really cool. And the builder from level 4 monastery, market or great hall, minus 5 construction, plus 1 to governance and plus 1 to zeal. So that was a mistake on our part. To auto-resolve, we're going to bring in someone else who could lead our troops. I guess this pacifist will provide us with some goods to our armies. He's 18. Let's bring him in. And we're gonna recruit a new army for this particular person. In the future, we're not gonna auto-resolve any more of this. Definitely not in our favor battle. let's work on fighting with the other people. So yeah, those zero cost generals, I guess those were just the generals that we've disbanded. Now I know. At first I thought that maybe they're the sons of our generals or something, but that wasn't the case. So we've captured the smithy over here. Public order definitely has to suffer. How can we stabilize the area? Like -9, -10 from buildings, -5 from taxation. Events and everything else don't even come close. Maybe go to this. Instead of having copper and -20 to cost to industrial buildings, I guess we could go in the other direction and reduce the penalties. Could be a tactic. Maybe we could demolish this and put something in place that increases public order.
We'll see this through.
Actually, maybe, yeah, while we do that, let's stop taxing the province. We're at -4 now. Still better than before. Not great. And we leave this building in because it does provide us with cheaper construction. This governor, you get the level 5 scribe. The Thundering Swords will be taking care of this settlement. Let's go into the battle. Let's take on some of these high quality troops. I think the spears will be level 3, the swords. And I think we have a really nice settlement to fight in. Vikings use axe, not pen. A Viking proverb. Let's see, so we're fighting, yeah, this levy spear infantry, which are level 3, retinue sword at level 3, bows are at level 3, so yeah, they do have quite a bit of quality in their troops. Let's try to fight on dry weather, and here we have a different kind of settlement. Like the gates look different, like the type of buildings have different roofs. Are they wooden or something? Maybe even tile. Quite an interesting settlement, indeed. Let's drop the siege engines on these guys, but let's position them first. And then we'll say drop. A swordsman here, a axeman here, a swordsman here. Another axeman here. We're gonna bring these troops like closer together like this. And I think that I leave the rest of the troops like that. We're gonna push in. Let's bring our archers forward. Let's shoot theirs. We are bombarded quite well. They're taking out a lot of our troops. Yeah.
The men have abandoned the battle and will not return. Swordsmen.
So our archers broke up quickly. Then we have spears here. We have our general. We have Cav sitting here in the back. Our bowmen are suffering huge casualties. Longbowmen. So these longbowmen at close range are really strong. Yeah, there's no point in keeping our archers there. Let's run away. So now what? Now we're getting pummeled by their arrows. This is starting to once again become quite challenging, as we're fighting higher quality troops. We've really had a bit of a luxury fighting throughout this campaign. Like this siege tower is done.
It's a rout! Our warriors flee the battle!
How awesome. And another siege tower is done. You know what, at this point we're just gonna march forward and try to take over his gatehouse. Like, we should have brought some more siege towers. We're gonna make it to their walls with 2 siege towers. But that's really putting a dent in the troops that we're bringing. On the ways that we could bring troops in the battle.
We've lost our siege equipment! Swordsman! Lost our siege equipment! Our men have turned tail and run!
It's good that we've gained this experience at this point. Because now we know, like in the future campaigns, we're really going to pay a lot of attention to bringing in more siege weapons, or actually I don't think the real problem would be the amount of siege weapons, but it is a problem with the amount of siege weapons at level 2, right? Because we have level 2 siege level 1 siege weapons, right? We could have had level 2 siege weapons if we researched it, but we didn't feel it was necessary, right? We just wanted to upgrade our units. So what are they doing now? They're damaging those gates. I'm gonna bring these axes to damage the wall, because taking ranged damage is not gonna make it better for us. General, I don't want you to use that ability to improve morale just yet. Let's bring them up, let's bring them. It's gonna be a huge blob over here. Fortunately... oh no, there's swords too. We probably have a slightly higher quality of troops. For these two guys, these two armies, maybe we will bring them back here. How are they doing? Well, they're suffering quite a bit of damage. Good. We've broken in. We've made ourselves another way through the gate. Come forward. Come through here. Nice. Swords, you come through here. They're still hitting us with oil. Go for there. You, go for there. Let's see, you attack there, you attack there. Just making sure that none of our troops are sitting idly. Because they've been blocked up. How is our morale? Our morale is doing okay. We don't have to worry too much about it. Let's engage here on this side. Actually, for these troops, even though they're quite depleted, we can bring them here in the back just to distract them for long enough. For example, here. Let's engage over here. This is turning out to be a bigger battle than I expected, at least. Because the game showed us that it's going to be a bit more challenging, so we're now having to resist and fight against their higher quality troops. Let's improve the morale here, try to keep them in the battle just for a little longer. We don't need them to survive for too much. We're bringing in our cap, we've taken some damage there. And now we're gonna put ourselves in formation and start charging these troops in the back. I'm gonna bring one cav on this side. Good. Go back. You attack these longbowmen. Good. Continue forward. So we don't want to stay still. We want to continue forward.
Cavalry! Faster! Incoming charge! Cavalry!
This is not the best place to do the charges.
We have captured the gates. Attack!
But I think we're doing a pretty good job overall. You know, keeping engaged. Can keep. They have a bunch of javelin men here, and they're using them to hurt our troops, to break our troops. Continue forward, man.
An entire unit has perished.
An entire unit has perished. I do not know which unit, but hopefully we don't need them. Good. Continue. Continue. Let's see. For these troops, let's take them out of this particular battle, not through there.
Where's the fight?
Okay, let's go forward. Actually,
state your orders.
Let's do it like this.
Cavalry! Hurry! Our forces the men have been routed.
Good. They're breaking, we're breaking. It's a bit of a battle too. Who's gonna last till the end? And we're not sure at the moment who's gonna be that person. It's drawing up to be pretty close. So maybe for future campaigns, just so we don't play with the difficulty on battles, right? The hard difficulty, because that provides them with artificial bonuses. Maybe, just maybe, we can just increase the coins, like the campaign difficulty, and it will provide them with better quality troops, which would make these battles more challenging. On the other side, I could really use some better siege weapons, could really have done a lot better with tactics over here, like, look, these people, they don't need to be there. Neither do these swordsmen here. Like, let's bring them out of this battle, let's do come over to this side, because they're not being surrounded at all. They're having quite a good time, like they've kept these lines here for a very long time. But if we were to do a bit of that, and then a little bit of this, this is going to provide us with a bit of surround, which will reduce their morale, which will force them to fight us on multiple fronts, which provides us with better bonuses. So yeah, could have done that better. That is more of the lesson here then. And at the same time we've also learned what would be maybe more fun in the future, right? Better quality troops on the enemy could actually bring better battles. One more troop. That's that. Praise God, the victory awaits us. We've lost 2 axe troops, probably 1 cav. But we've done quite well, if all things considered. Let's continue. Caer Gwent. We can liberate. No, we're gonna occupy. We're gonna repair these buildings. And now we have a level 3 forge. Also, apple ash plantation.
Enemy blood will flow.
Let's see now. What should we recruit in place? Another cav, but a better one? And maybe wait for some axe troops or something else.
We'll see this through.
For them,
Wait for new orders, men.
now move forward. Lan Afan.
Yes.
Another farm, more food for us
Fit
with
and
him.
ready.
I think it's about time to besiege this settlement as well. It's quite big.
Smash them.
They have better quality troops. For some reason, they're giving us lower odds of winning. And we can't build as many siege troops for siege weapons for some reason. But we are going to wait 2 turns to have all of them in this battle, because we've seen how much of a toll the last fight took on us. He leveled up, he's Sylvan, business minded, -3 recruitment cost, okay. What are we going to give you? You have 4 loyalty. Let's give you quartermaster for the moment. Game yan. Okay.
Off on that offspring.
What with the next troops? With you? Yeah, we are going to go forward. Start conquering some of these settlements in the area.
For glory.
More food. He gained level 2, so quartermaster it is. Guthrum, we wanted to bring you back home. Do we want to bring you back home anymore? That is the question. And the answer is not really yes.
We'll pledge our service.
With you... Yeah, I'm not gonna reinforce anymore here.
The fleet stands ready.
With these guys, I'm definitely marching you further north. With Guthrum, he's 75 at this point. I don't think... No, I don't think we need to... Okay, let's try. Let's work on bringing him back home. Maybe we will use him to engage this area. We'll have to check it out. With this particular army, we want to continue marching north. We'll use you on the next turn. Money-wise, we can take a look at Linden Siege. Linden Siege now has all its buildings upgraded. We're producing food here, more income from farming, we don't care for. But there you have it. A fully upgraded settlement producing us 9,869 gold. With all these beautiful buildings inside it, all along the river. We have a fully upgraded farm. A master pottery workshop. And here with a trade wharf and a master salt merchant. There you have it. Our first upgraded settlement, right? Fully upgraded settlement. We're gonna continue to upgrade this area as well. I know, it's not necessary, but it is fun to do so. We will need a bit more food, so we're gonna continue adding food wherever we can. That's that. Let's end the turn. Let's see what we do next. I think actually our next research after cavalry will be those settlements. Circen is happy with us, wants to declare friendship, and I will accept. Let's see, can we do military access as well? Definitely. We can arrange a marriage too. Let's check the marriage inside our court. Glivsing is moving. They're using one army to take over settlements, and now they're at 9 troops over there. Vikings are marching towards us. They're expanding. Demolition complete of a master merchant. We're gonna keep demolishing.
Ships at your command.
Ships at my command. Yeah, let's bring them over to this side. How are they towards us? How are they feeling?
You presume much.
Because they
but
have
I
good
will
relation
hear.
with Circen. So they have a slightly better relation with us. I want to see if we can... we have a declaration of friendship here. Can you give us military access? No, it does not want to. Because it would have made it a whole lot easier for us to help them here.
We will bring you glory.
He has leveled up. We're gonna make him a better champion. We're gonna use him to come over to this side. What's here? A fully upgraded Grand Abbey. Okay. Godwin. Godwin, I can upgrade your weapons to level 3. Really nice. And we're gonna bring you over to this side. We're gonna fight this army on the next turn. They will replenish a little bit. Apparently their king is there. Swords, axes. Yeah, more axes. More cav. Should be good enough. With you, I think we will wait 2 turns, right? Yes, 2 turns to construct.
Off on that offspring.
With this minor... Actually, it's a fully stacked army. So we could go right ahead and take over this settlement.
In Odin's name. Bring them. Never.
And then we'll have to fight these 20 stack armies.
Massacre them.
Let's see, with you. I want to recruit some berserkers, some Anglian champions. Definitely bring one more of these long axemen, one more archer, and one more sword. Could use some spears as well in the army, but the Vikings are known for having the best cavalry, so that is okay. We are going to use you to take over this settlement.
Without delay. Yes.
How much public order? So there's one more mine over here which will bring us to -4 public order. We need an extra building here.
Bring death.
Bring death. Guthrum, for Guthrum, yeah, now I want you to come over to this side. And then I want you to march towards this island. Like this. No, we're still suffering. I guess we will still be suffering casualties no matter what. With this particular army, I am going to sail you. But they're not.
The longships. Shift the fleet.
We're gonna slowly move you up.
The sea awaits.
Take over Stornowch Way. Stornowch Way. And now we're at -11 to public order, which is really bad for us. We don't have the money to exchange to change that building there. We can reduce corruption. We can work 10 turns for that. I think we're just gonna demolish these buildings. We can't really afford to keep this public order for penalty for too long. We're at -6 now, so it's a very high risk of rebellion. Our governor over here, give him not a point into scribe, but a point into loyalty with our priest. What were the other areas? Oh, so this is the other area with public order penalties. That's it, end the turn. See what are we researching next? And I believe we are actually researching... Where is he going? Like, he really wants to be a pain for us. The Norse are advancing, 20 stack full armies.
You can rely on us.
Exuberant, influential, Epicurean. More cav. More Anglian champions. That's it. We have a full unit here. We're now at -2, so I'm going to demolish... What's next in the list? I guess we're gonna demolish one more level here. And that should be enough. Here we're gonna continue demolishing this, put a church in. For low siege, let's go by sea towards these particular settlements. Like, they're doing some work here on pushing the Vikings back. We don't really want to go to war with them. They are helping us a lot. We cannot do anything here. So I guess what I'll do is leave an army or land them here. If I go through these territories, I'm going to take a whole lot of attrition. I don't see any armies, so I think I can afford the attrition. That was quite painful, I have to say. For you, what I am actually going to do is take you by sea.
Ships heading out.
But wasn't successful. They have warhounds and catapults. Now this could have been a very tough army to fight. We have our siege weapons ready, so we are going to go to work as we are suffering attrition as well from the winter. It's a very different climate, right? Further to the north, we had to fight... Is this a different settlement? No. Further to the north, we have to fight the winters. In the south, we could have fought during the winters as well. It was a lot warmer over there. Let's fight. We've seen this map before, we know how we fight in it.
Ready.
How are we going to do this? What do we want on our siege weapons? Definitely not the guys without shields. So I'm gonna put some swords here. This will be our first troops over here. In this I'm gonna add another sword unit.
Swordsmen.
And where else is? So there's these two, there's this one. And I have one more siege weapon there. Berserkers. Yeah, let's bring the Berserkers, even though there's less of them. They're gonna be pretty tough. And I'll leave these axemen here.
Where's the fight? Ready.
Maybe do it like this. Okay, so now those are ready. These guys I'm gonna bring here to do a bit of skirmishing to attract some of the missile damage.
Battle awaits.
And with the rest of you,
Command us.
I'm gonna keep you behind. Like these long axemen, I keep you in the forest for now. Let's start the battle. Let's go forward with our archers to attack their bowmen. We're gonna use the siege weapons to approach their walls. And hopefully this time we will actually make it without having them set fire to our siege weapons. There's no good point to land here. Two siege weapons in the same area won't be good.
Battle orders.
Let's bring these troops here. And where's the other ones? Like this one, I'm gonna bring you here. Okay, so we can land there and there. Archers, like these, are losing a lot of troops. This guy being better armored, they're doing a lot better. This is his general.
Boys, there they are. They're shooting at us.
Can we hear anything here?
Bring down those walls.
Yeah, so those sounds are present everywhere. Good. At this point, let's see. Can we keep... Yeah, we can keep distracting them for a bit. Not for long. They've started shooting fire arrows towards us.
Swordsman!
It's a good distraction. I don't care too much if they destroy this particular siege weapon,
Bowman!
like the battering ram, as long as we bring the other troops to the wall.
Smash the walls!
They've got Welsh-mailed swordsmen, some spearmen, more spears, more swords, some javelin men ready to shoot.
Swordsman!
Their
Battle
archers
orders.
are hitting us! What
Axemen!
for javelins?
They're really taking a toll on our troops here. So these Anglian champions are suffering large amounts of casualties.
Swordsman!
Like this guy seems to have some sort of belt around him. But I guess everybody has some sort of belt.
Ready for war!
Good. We're taking on their gate. 20 damage at a time,
Where's the fight?
which we're almost broken through.
And then! Move it
Let's
now!
bring these troops up.
Enemy's gates have been destroyed!
Welsh javelin man,
Axemen!
you
Hold the
go
line!
here. You go there.
And then! Crush them! Bring death!
Good. Their gates have been broken, so let's engage
Axemen! Crush
in the
them!
front line.
Our
We're gonna use these people to engage the troops in the back line. Let's bring our general up as well. Let's bring them through here, please. Can we?
We're gonna pace! Move it, men!
Fear!
How do we get them to go up the walls instead of through the gates? That is the question.
Got them! Bring
Good.
fear!
I don't know, I guess we'll have to make it through the gates at the
Turning
moment.
in our favor!
Bring death!
Let's engage them there. We're gonna bring our troops over to this side. They've brought their general and their entire units.
State your orders!
Oh, these berserkers went mad.
They flee before our might!
It's also, we should also bring our cavalry in. No, not a whole lot of troops that we could fight with the cav right now.
Our warriors flee the battle!
General,
They're charging us!
you engage with the spearmen. You engage there, you engage here.
Here they come!
Axemen! Crush them! Got them! Swordsmen!
Commander!
Good.
Attack!
March forward, General.
Axemen! Our
We've broken this long movement.
got them!
Let's
Speed warriors!
take this Welsh-mailed swordsman from the side. And then bring some of your troops in to... Let's shoot at this Axeman.
Axemen! Ready for war! Bring them!
Axeman ready for war.
Crush them! Crush them! Ready
We're
for
doing
war!
okay. We're not doing amazing, but we're doing okay. We're slowly breaking through.
Chosen by Odin!
Fortunately, we have some good troops.
Hold the line!
If we bring our cavalry, we can't make it through here, so it's not gonna be a plus.
Fear!
Chosen by Odin!
How do we want to do this?
Charge!
Like, we're really blocked here. Let's see, can we move
Fear! Speed it
our
up!
troops forward
Charge!
and now engage them? Like, have a bigger front?
Hurry! Quick now! Got them!
I think so. We're taking quite a bit of damage as well from the
Our
process.
foes will fall!
Swordsman!
Get them!
But I do think that was maybe the better choice. Maybe. I'm not totally sure. Let's bring our cavalry in. Try to see what we could
The
be
men
doing.
have been routed! They are leaving the field!
Good, 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 good.
Attack!
Well, good that we've broken these troops, not good that the men are routing.
Fear!
End them!
Good, bring cavalry in.
Fear!
You, attack there. You attacking here. We are suffering some casualties on our horsemen from the oil.
Got that. Attack. Quick now.
Let's go forward.
We have captured the gates.
Quick now. Shift it. Bring death.
Now go forward with these troops.
Axemen.
See, they flee before our might.
Battle orders. Crash them.
Good, 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 good. We're breaking them.
Attack. Command us.
Chosen by Odin.
Yeah, I think at this point we could just do this like the fast forward. Yeah,
Axemen.
done. So we've expanded a little bit into this episode as we're trying to take over all the other territories as well. Occupy. We've taken another big settlement. We can repair some of these buildings. We can put something in place. Let's put some of that.
We'll see this through.
Let's see. More. Let's advance further and further in.
That's commanded.
He became played safe. He played safe from attacking a weaker target. Good.
Massacre them. Enemy blood will
Let's level you up with further quartermaster. Do we want that? He has a lot of zeal. Yeah, sure. Let's give him that.
strike now.
For this guy,
Their
oh,
offspring.
we keep constructing some siege weapons, but we don't need them anymore. I guess with the siege weapons, this wasn't a big fight anymore. So let's conquer this settlement as well. Occupy.
Yes, indeed.
Nice. We've taken over Royal Court. You must repair it first before we can convert it. Let's see. I think we're converting it to a moot hill, like one of those law fields, right?
No chance.
Yeah, I can't reach you this turn. I don't know what we'll do next, but hopefully you're not going to be too annoying. For Gafram, we're bringing you home. Here, for now. And with you, we're bringing you further to the north.
Handful ahead. You
I
can
guess
rely
at this
on
point
us.
we can actually start marching another army in. No,
Ready
not
for
this turn.
battle.
Construction. I think we should look wherever we've demolished something, right? Because we've demolished the merchant and we've said what? To demolish one more level? Yep. Is public order here okay? No, it's actually going to be worse. So let's demolish one more level. Are we taxing them? No, we're not even taxing them. For this area, I think we can actually start taxing again, right? Yeah, apparently we can. Maybe we're not even going to worry about it anymore. Let us see what else. I guess that's about it. Let's look at the White Church. Has it been completed? Yes. Cathedral of Saint Ringan. Nice. Let's end the turn. Let's go forward. I am trying to rush a little bit through this ending. I don't want this to drag along for way too long just because I put another objective in. The long fame victory.
My prowess increases.
Good. Now we have positive public order. We can put in like a church here as well. I want to go here to the north. Oh, we just finished demolishing. We can upgrade our horsemen to a higher level 1. And I think now we can... No, we cannot build libraries. But what we want to do is go for better siege weapons. Medium siege weapons will be good. Ammunition during siege defense battle, no. Let's go for heavy. I think that's what we're going to keep researching for the heavy siege weapons.
We'll see this through.
It's warm. Now we can
see.
march our armies inland,
Heading out.
bring them to the other side.
We serve to the end. For the old
Let's see,
father.
if we attack this area right here,
For them.
we would be able to have free reinforcing armies.
Plunder
Don't think
and
they'll
glory.
stay with us,
Our
but we
foes
can.
shall fall. Massacre them.
What next? With this particular army we can upgrade our troops and upgrade the horsemen to Danelaw mailed horsemen. Now we have very heavy troops.
Blood will flow. Strike now.
Let's take the settlement, let's stop their advance into these territories.
Yes, indeed. Glory awaits us.
I still do not know what this monument is. We will somehow find out in the future. Let's bring more swords inside this army. We are going to besiege the settlement on our next turn. More troops, more better armor. Upgrade the cav. We're producing now 2100 per turn.
Orphan their offspring.
Let's take over these settlements.
As commanded.
It almost makes me want to declare war now on this particular faction.
Massacre them. We can't.
Hopefully they do not go into the water. Anlaf, our 70-year-old governor, one of the hardest characters to keep loyal. So we're gonna add one more point to his priest. This character will keep replenishing troops. For our king, I'll bring him over to this side.
Head for the horizon. Shift the fleet. Advance the longships. This is beyond us.
A lot of points into walking.
Rowers, forward.
With this particular army, let's continue over to this way. Another far-reaching army.
Rowers, forward. Advance the longships.
Where we just have to pay attention not to get attritioned.
Ships heading out.
Yeah, I think we're going to take the Vikings out the north pretty soon. Let's see, Linden Siege over here, fully upgraded. Hamdenschnur. Let's add some more buildings for you. Norfolk. For Norfolk over here, our capital, we're gonna add another building. What should we add? We have some industry, but it's not gonna give us too many benefits. Let's put an alehouse, seems to be providing us with the most money. We can start demolishing the church because we don't care about it anymore. This building that produces us more food, I think it's okay. So we've expanded over here into the forests. East CX. Which one of these? London had the unique building. Guildhall, Liverman Hall, producing us more tradable goods, giving us income to everything, but providing us with public penalties, to public order penalties. I think we should keep upgrading this as well. Try to see what's next for these. End the turn. We've got time for just, I'm gonna push for one more turn and then close today's episode. We've demolished the cathedral, good. He became a criminal, he's a peacekeeper, providing us with more loyalty and plus free to governance. Came from 10 or higher public order, that's really nice. Let's continue demolishing here in Norfolk. For our troops. You go over to this side. If you auto-resolve this particular battle, occupy the settlement. What do we have here? Some smithies and a few economic buildings.
Our foes shall fall.
I think we will be able to upgrade their armor next turn as well. You move there, you go towards this side. A risk of rebellion somewhere. It's here. Why? Oh, because we taxed the province. I think they were... Oh, we also had some kind of some temporary bonus there. Yeah, keep demolishing, add a church in. Maybe one of our characters was in this territory as well. What now? Shall we bring... No, I don't think we need to bring any kind of army there. You
ready. Shift the fleet.
come over to this side. We're getting pretty close into hostile water, so we're definitely not gonna get any kind of replenishment there. The Thundering Swords here. They've stayed still. Perfect. Because I got tired too, running after him. Let's take on the warriors.
My prowess increases.
And now we're gonna march to the north. Get ready to engage these people. They have some very strong axe infantry, some very strong levy, like skirmishers, right? And better cav, pretty good cav, but not good on any other kind of infantry. Any other types of infantry. So let's push here, occupy. Can we upgrade the weapons? We can. And give you quartermaster, the next level.
You can rely on us.
You, I'm gonna give you more points into champion. For this army, I want you to come back here.
Eager for war. Thunder and glory.
He might attack us on the end of the turn because they say that they have the advantage. I think they have the advantage only because we don't have any kind of siege weapons. Now we've gained a lot of food. This territory is full of orchards and farms. So this particular area of the map, I guess, has a lot of markets and trades, right? Because Europe is here. Maybe that's the idea. This area seems to have a lot of food. To the north of us, there's more industry. Here we have ships and mines, because there are the mountains and pelts. But there's snow. Here we start to have monasteries. Religion is quite big here. Gonna be very interesting in the future to do the other campaigns, right? To see different types of economies and how we can work with it. Yeah, let's bring them through here.
Ships heading out.
Nice. If we go to buildings pretty quickly, what could we build more? ECX, we have a governor here. You know what? Let's continue upgrading the area. Let's build everything. Just to see how far we could get with our economy. We're producing 1900 now with all the upgrades that we have made. This is it for now. We will see you in the future in our next episode. I thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like. Please subscribe if you like what I'm doing. And more than anything else, Do provide me with feedback if you enjoy these hour-long specials for the weekends, if this is something that you like to see, or if you prefer to split them and keep the weekend to half-hour long videos. I'm trying to do my best to provide you with the best content I can at the moment, and very interested in providing you with even better quality in the future. Thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for sticking around, and I look forward to seeing you all in our next episode. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, everyone.